Okay, so I was asked to make a video explaining my setup for Larry Slide. So I'm going to show a full clip from one of my runs of me doing it. And then I'm going to explain it in more detail and with higher quality than this. Okay, so let's look at this a little more closely. So here, it's kind of blurry. Okay, so right here, there's a red dot on the ground, and I want SpongeBob's right foot to be completely on top of that. And I want him to be facing this angle against the wall, which is why I have the camera set up sort of like that. It's not that important how you set up his facing angle, but like, definitely matters. You don't want it to be that far off if you're doing it like this. And then the camera, let's paint. Okay, so you want there to be a corner here. Like, I'm looking at the left edge of the screen when I set this up. You want there to be a corner here. If your TV isn't cropped at all, mine is, so I have to use a different method. I set it up like, I put the left edge of the screen like here on my TV. So you're gonna need to figure that out if your TV is cropped on the edges a little bit. But okay, let's show the game. I'll go down and set it up. And I'll show it like on my webcam so you can see like what I see when I set this up, and so I can like make it more clear. So the red dot is touching the bottom of the shadow right now. That's the one you want. With SpongeBob's right foot directly on top of that. Set the camera. Bam. And that works. Let's go back, do it again. And here, I'll show on the webcam. I'll show like how I see it. So like, this is on my TV. The red dot is here. Okay, so let me set it up real quick. This foot in the right spot. Alright. So here's what it should look like when you're standing in the right spot with this setup. At least on my TV, this is how it looks. I'm going to set up the camera. Yeah, the camera is finicky. Okay, so this is how it looks for me. So my TV is cropped weird. So that's why like you can't see the corner on the left side, which kind of sucks for me, but I made it work. So let's go back to capture card. So this is what it should look like on a non-crop setup. There we go. And at this point you want to be holding like upright, mostly right though, to go straight to the finish line. You can hold like straight forward if you're not sure that you're gonna make it, but like it's slower, so I don't do that. And here at the bottom, press B before you cruise boost to get rid of the checkpoint text, because otherwise you're just gonna do a freeze bubble and waste a second. So, yeah. So that's basically like how I do my setup. There's other setups that other people do. Alexi or Darth Frodo made a Google Doc that explains the setup they use really, really well. So I'll link that in the description. It's pinned in the Discord at, I think it's in Speedrun Help. It's pinned somewhere. Yes, it is. Okay. There's also a video that For made, if you can find that, where he does a setup for this, where you have 3 frames to get it. So if you're having trouble with these setups, then maybe you want to check that out. If I can find that, I'll put it in the description, but may not be able to find it. But yeah, that's basically it for Larry Slide.